From our studio in Georgetown, this is the TV Delmarva Channel 14 News at 4.
Good day, Delmarva. Reporter Rob Petrie here for TV Delmarva Channel 14 News. Straight ahead, a Laurel woman is speaking out after her car was broken into and her late brother's necklace was stolen. Millsboro police are looking for a man they say is the suspect of a robbery, and the Office of Highway Safety has launched a motorcycle safety awareness campaign here in Delaware. These stories and more coming up, but weather first with Hunter Alton.
Good Thursday afternoon, Delmarva. I hope everyone had a fantastic day. Now, today's weather has been a mixture of some areas of sun. We've been seeing the clouds, all thanks to an approaching little bit of a weak disturbance over towards our west that's bringing the continuation of those clouds that we've been basically seeing every single day. Now, taking a live look outside of TV Delmarva Studios here in Georgetown, we do have a little bit of some sunshine peeking through, but it's generally fairly cloudy for the most part, but temperatures are nice and comfortable at this hour. Currently 65 degrees here in Georgetown. Take a look at some satellite and radar. You can see that little bit of that weak disturbance that is moving in to the western portions of Maryland. There's even a couple of showers in areas of Frederick and Westminster, Maryland. But the good news is, for the most part, most of those showers will begin to dissipate the closer it gets towards areas of Delmarva. Now, I still won't rule out the very slightest chance that we may see a couple sprinkles here and there going into this evening. But the good news is we will be seeing a decrease in those clouds tonight and a much warmer day going into Friday. Now let's have a look at those temperatures elsewhere on Delmarva. At this hour, we've still been seeing some fairly comfortable temperatures overall, but right now it is 66 in Salisbury, 55 degrees right along the Atlantic coast in Ocean City with that onshore flow from the south. 64 in Pocomoke City, 63 for Easton, 62 for Centerville, 64 degrees in Dover and Newark, and currently 63 degrees up north in Wilmington. We've still been seeing some fairly dry conditions for the most part with that mixture of clouds and sunshine. Current humidity values across areas of Delmarva ranging anywhere between about 30 and 40% inland, with a little bit more the closer you get towards the coast with the onshore flow. Currently 70% there in Ocean City. We've also been seeing some breezy conditions at times. Sustained winds generally from the south and west, sustained anywhere between about 10 and 15 miles per hour this afternoon. And we have been seeing some wind gusts getting close to 20 miles per hour, currently gusting to 22 here in Georgetown, 18 miles per hour for Salisbury, 21 for Easton, 20 miles per hour in Centerville, and a little bit stronger up north in Wilmington and Newark at 23 and 24 miles per hour. Now, the good news is we are going to be looking at even warmer temperatures, especially going into this weekend with some dry conditions. But unfortunately, we do have some cooler weather on the way during the later portions of next week. And I'll have all those details in just a little bit.
Well, a Laurel woman is speaking out in an exclusive interview after her car was broken into this week and her late brother's necklace was stolen. Angel Oliver says her heart dropped when she woke up Tuesday morning to learn that a man had broke into her car the night before and stole a gold necklace that belonged to her brother, who passed away.
The morning after it happened, I got on Facebook. My neighbor had posted a video about a man that was trying to get into his car. And he said for all of his neighbors to check their video cameras. So I'm checking my video camera just to see if I have any hits on anybody in my yard, anywhere. I checked my front cameras, and sure enough, 12:45, got a hit. Watched the video, and there's a man. He walks right up to my car. He opens my driver door, and he gets in my car. And you can see him going through stuff in my car. And as soon as I saw the video, I was like, oh my God, my necklace was in my cup holder. Because earlier that day, I had cleaned my car out and I put it in my cup holder because it's a longer chain, because it was meant for my brother. So it was in my cup holder. I called the police. I didn't touch my car because I didn't know if they could fingerprint it or anything. So I didn't touch my car. When the police got here, they wanted me to go in my car on the other side and check to see if anything was missing. And the necklace was missing and some money that was in my car.
Now, fighting back tears, Angel pleaded with the suspect directly to return the necklace.
He's been gone 7 years and I never take it off. I never take it off. I take it off to get in the shower, or if I'm doing something that I don't want to break it, I don't take it with me. And it just happened to be in the car the one time I forgot to lock my car. I always lock my car, always. And that's the only thing I have from him. Everybody else wanted other stuff. I just wanted, it was actually cut off his body when he passed away, and I had it fixed, and I've had it ever since.
The police are searching for this criminal, this suspect, but if by chance he sees this report, I want to ask you, if you could speak to him directly right now, what would you say to him?
I just want, if you can just leave it somewhere. I won't show your face. I won't show anything. I won't pursue this anymore, but I'm going to continue to pursue this until I find you, to at least find out what you did with it, to see if I can get it back. But no questions asked. If you return it to me, I will not pursue this anymore. I will be out of this mix. I just want the necklace. I don't care about the money. I don't, I just want the necklace.
Now, that same suspect, who appears to be carrying a backpack, was also caught on camera from another resident's camera just a few houses down on 6th Street. Laurel police are aware of the incident and are investigating. Millsboro police are looking for a man they say is the suspect of a robbery. Brandon Statz is accused of robbing the Starbucks in the 28,000 block of DuPont Boulevard in Millsboro on Thursday. According to police, Statz stole an undisclosed amount of cash and fled the scene and rammed a bystander's vehicle when they attempted to intervene. Police also say Statz allegedly dragged an employee across the parking lot several feet, resulting in minor injuries. Statz is wanted for second-degree robbery, leaving the scene of a property collision, driving while suspended or revoked, and reckless driving. Anyone with any information as to his whereabouts is urged to contact police. Well, the Delaware Office of Highway Safety is kicking off the riding season with its Motorcycle Safety Awareness Campaign. The safety effort runs from April 23rd through May 8th in conjunction with the governor's proclamation designating May as Motorcycle Awareness Month. The Office of Highway Safety will be partnering with state and local law enforcement agencies to conduct statewide safety patrols to ensure motorcyclists and motorists are obeying traffic safety laws. Additionally, officials are utilizing digital advertising, social media, public relations, and grassroots outreach to urge drivers and motorcyclists to share the road and be alert. In 2021 alone, there were 24 motorcycle fatalities in Delaware. One of the primary contributing factors to motorcycle fatalities is, of course, speeding. Last year, there were a total of 226 motorcycle crashes and 66 serious injuries here in Delaware. Coming up, an exciting event to benefit veterans takes place this weekend in Dover that is sure to excite horse lovers here on Delmarva. More details on the way. Don't go away. Well, Compassionate Hearts will hold their Reigns of Honor event this Saturday at 11 a.m. at Wilson Lodge in Dover, as we hear from the event's organizer and military program director, Elena Wise.
We'll be kicking the day off with the national anthem. We'll have a few of our horses out there with us, presenting our nation's colors as well as the branches of the military. And then we'll have a delicious catered lunch as well as live music.
And this event, it goes towards benefiting our veterans. Why don't you tell everybody about who this benefits?
All the proceeds from this Saturday go directly to providing services that we provide equine assisted psychotherapy to active duty militaries, veterans, and their families.
Can we kind of talk a little bit about what that is, that equine therapy? How does that help?
Equine assisted psychotherapy is an alternative form of therapy. So rather than sit in an office with somebody staring at you, we take the clients out in the field with the horses. So we're a co-facilitated team. We have a licensed mental health professional, certified equine professional, and of course our horses. It is a non-judgmental, very non-threatening area. We're out in nature. It's very experiential and it's a very metaphorical model.
Now you can get more details about the event at the organization's Facebook page, Compassionate Hearts. Well, it's looking like we're in store for decreasing clouds and comfortable conditions tonight as we get a preview of your pinpoint weather forecast with Hunter Alton.
Clouds will continue to settle in for the rest of this afternoon with the slightest chance of a sprinkle with the passage of a weak disturbance. A milder day is in store for your Friday with temperatures above average with the return of some more clouds by the afternoon hours. Now the weekend ahead is looking very warm, especially by Sunday, with cooler weather on the way next week. Now just how warm are we looking to get over the next couple of days? I'll let you know when we come back here on TV Delmarva, Channel 14 News. All right, Delmarva, let's get right into the pinpoint forecast for the overnight hours into the day on Friday. We're almost finished for the rest of this week. We are still watching out for the potential of some very slight chance of a spotty shower here and there as we finish out the evening hours, all thanks to a little bit of a weak disturbance moving through. But during the harder overnight hours, we are going to be eventually decreasing clouds and we're going to be left with some mostly clear skies, especially once we get past midnight, and those winds will be calming down as well. Overnight lows 48 to 54 degrees, a nice comfortable night here on Delmarva with some light winds from the southwest between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Take a look at Futurecast, rest of the overnight hours into the day on Friday. This is 8 o'clock this evening. You can still see we got plenty of clouds here on Delmarva. If you notice on the Futurecast, you might see those very, very small areas of some isolated showers once that disturbance moves through. Temperature still fairly nice for the most part in the upper 50s to about 60 degrees, but once we get into the heart of the overnight hours just after midnight, you can start to see the clouds begin to open up, and we got some comfortable temperatures too by this time in the lower 50s. Waking up tomorrow morning, though, we're going to be looking at much more sunshine, only a few clouds in areas around Salisbury and Pocomoke City and just north of Exmoor, and warmer temperatures, too, waking up tomorrow morning in the upper 50s to almost even 60 degrees in some isolated spots. Going into the afternoon hours on Friday, though, unfortunately, there's going to be more clouds that will be moving in from the northwest. But take a look at these temperatures, though. We're going to be even milder than what we were today, getting into the low and potentially even to mid-70s in some locations. Coastal locations are still fairly chilly with those winds from the northwest and Ocean City getting down into the lower 60s. But by the time we get into the evening hours on Friday, 8 o'clock, we're going to be looking at widespread areas of partly cloudy to even mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures still fairly nice for the most part in the low and mid 60s. And then once we get into the overnight hours tomorrow night, we're going to be looking at a mixture of some partly cloudy skies, maybe some mostly cloudy skies at times, with temperatures hanging around 50 degrees for the most part here on Delmarva. Friday forecast overall, we got a fantastic day ahead with partly sunny skies, nice milder temperatures too, 70 to 75 degrees by the afternoon hours. And we got a light north wind between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Now, allergy index for tomorrow. As you may know, allergy season has been quite harsh on us this year. No surprise, we are actually in the heart of allergy season right now. Tomorrow's index 10.6 out of 12, still dealing with tree pollen. We can see that pretty much on every surface outside with your main allergens, maple, juniper, and poplar. Now we're going to switch gears and take a look at the marine conditions for your Friday to finish out the week. First off with the Atlantic Ocean. Partly sunny skies, 69 degrees, winds from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour with seas of 1 to 2 feet. And I know these warmer temperatures have been tempting to get into those coastal waters, but keep in mind that water temperature is only in the mid 50s by this time. Just got to wait another month or two before it's even safe to go into those waters without having the risk of hypothermia. Now, take a look at the Delaware Bay. We got partly sunny skies, 71 degrees, winds from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour with seas of less than 1 foot expected. And then the Chesapeake Bay, partly sunny skies, 70 degrees, winds from the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and you can expect 1 foot seas on the Chesapeake Bay. Now, as we go into the overnight hours tomorrow night, a return of those clouds once again, partly cloudy, maybe even some mostly cloudy skies at times, and another cool and comfortable night in store. Overnight lows 48 to 52 degrees, and our winds are going to be lightly from the north at about 5 miles per hour. Now, as we take a look at that extended outlook and get a little bit of a preview going into this weekend, still going to be dealing with some dry conditions, a little bit cooler going into Saturday. Partly sunny skies, temperatures right around average for this time of year in the mid 60s. But take a look at Sunday though. We're going to be looking at a pretty quick warm up going into the afternoon hours. Temperatures will be getting close to the lower 80s with partly sunny skies. And the start of the new work week on Monday, still looking at nice warm temperatures, mid 70s, partly sunny skies. The last day of those warmer temperatures, though, is going to be on Tuesday, just before a cold front moves through, sparking some scattered showers and temperatures in the lower 70s. And then behind that, if you were paying attention yesterday, I was mentioning about the end of the month looking like some slightly below average temperatures. Well, that's when that's going to happen, the mid to late portions of next week, as we have drier conditions and temperatures falling back to near 60 degrees.
Coming up, Biden has pledged another huge military package to assist Ukraine. More details straight ahead. Don't go away. President Biden has announced a brand new military package to help assist Ukraine as its war with Russia continues to escalate in the Donbass region. The $800 million package includes dozens of howitzers and close to 150,000 rounds of ammunition. Also included will be advanced weaponry technology, including drones. President Biden said his administration is also taking steps to ban Russian ships from entering U.S. ports, as well as launching a brand new program to help Ukrainian refugees enter the United States. This week marks 2 months since Russia invaded Ukraine.
Weather Classroom is sponsored by No Nonsense Office Machines, committed to providing quality products and services with over 15 years of experience here in Sussex County. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's weather lesson, we will be talking about weather balloons. Twice a day, every day of the year, weather balloons are released simultaneously from almost 900 locations worldwide. This includes 92 released by the National Weather Service in the U.S. and its territories. The balloon flights last for around 2 hours and could drift as much as 125 miles away and rise to up over 100,000 feet, which is about 20 miles, into the atmosphere. Weather balloons, which are made of a latex or synthetic rubber known as neoprene, are filled with either hydrogen or helium gases. An instrument called a radiosonde is attached to the weather balloon to measure pressure, temperature, relative humidity as it ascends up into the atmosphere. These instruments will often endure very extreme weather conditions with temperatures as cold as 139 degrees below zero, relative humidities from 0 to 100%, and air pressures only a few thousandths of what is found on the Earth's surface, not to mention ice, rain, thunderstorms, and wind speeds of almost 200 miles per hour. A transmitter on the radiosonde sends data back to tracking equipment on the ground roughly about every 1 to 2 seconds. By tracking the position of the radiosonde, we can also calculate wind speed and direction as well. A parachute is attached to the end of the balloon, which allows the radiosonde to fall slowly to the ground at speeds of less than 22 miles per hour after the balloon bursts. Each radiosonde contains a mailing bag and instructions on what to do if you happen to find one. I haven't found one myself yet, but about 20% of the 75,000 radiosondes that are sent up each year in the U.S. are found and returned, unfortunately. Weather balloons are the primary source of data above the ground. They provide valuable input for computer forecast models, local data for meteorologists to make forecasts and predict storms, and data for research. Computer forecast models which use weather balloon data are used by all forecasters worldwide, from the National Weather Service meteorologists to your local TV weatherman like myself. Now until May 2nd, you have the chance to win one of these life-saving devices. Go to our website, tvdelmarva.com, and on the home page you will find a list of rules and contest details of how to enter for this giveaway. Fill out a short form, and 3 of you could have the chance to win one of these Midland WR120B NOAA weather radios from us here at TV Delmarva. We'd like to thank our sponsors Midland USA and Wall Service Center for this opportunity to help promote awareness of severe weather in our community.
Well, that about does it for us today, Delmarva. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at TV Delmarva and on our website, tvdelmarva.com, for real-time news and weather updates. And while you're there, be sure to sign our petition calling on the major cable providers to carry TV Delmarva on their platforms so we can provide this kind of local programming to all of Delmarva. Until next time, I'm Rob Petrie reporting for TV Delmarva, Channel 14 News.